You can see the results of relying on the Joint Task Force right here in the middle of Manhattan. That's what they're calling the Dark Zone. That's a melodramatic way of saying it's a region of complete lawlessness. No surveillance and total lack of ability to enforce control. That is something you cannot have on your watch.
Sir, I thought the purpose was to evacuate.
And how did that work out? Sure, they got the people out, but what did they let back in? And all the equipment and hardware they left behind? We're talking amateurs here, in charge of public safety in one of the biggest cities in the country.
Yes, sir.
The point is, this just proves that our operations are more efficient. Methodical expansion, civilian processing, enhanced interrogation. We're working at twice the efficiency with half the manpower. The fact that the JTF failed miserably with the Dark Zone is the same reason this city needs the Last Man Battalion.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted. Caution. Entering Dark Zone. Attention. Exiting Dark Zone.
I got stuff that'll save your life. You gonna buy something, huh?
Я теперь твой друг до гроба. We can turn this damn city around.
Open fire! Now! Focus fire! Clear out the AO! You ain't got no idea who you're messing with.
You're sure this place is empty?
We've scoped it out. If we're gonna do this, we need to do it now, before someone else beats us to it.
In and out before sunrise. Just like we planned.
Just like we planned.
Active echo beacon detected.
Hey, keep walking. Hey, what's going on out there?
Tango inbound!
This is Eva Acosta, urban spelunker extraordinaire. New York has been cordoned off by the government, and I am in the most exclusive club in the world, Manhattan. Thomas and Blanca got their asses cut by the JTF. Not me. But then they don't have my mad parkour skills. I'm exploring the city and reporting what I see, taking nothing but photos and leaving nothing but footprints, and maybe the occasional audio recording, so people know where I've been and the incredible things I've seen here. The adventure begins.
Down every last JT.
Who the hell is over there? Really a fair fight? Wish I could take a fucking break.
You take care out there.
All clear.
What does it say? It says a lot of things, but the part that matters is this. Certain people are now authorized to do whatever the hell it takes to clean up the big messes. Nuclear, biological, chemical attacks, pandemics, giant monsters, that sort of thing. As you might have guessed, our current situation qualifies. They're called the Division, and they're being activated as we speak. How do you know who they are? Look for those damn orange circles. You see the glow, then you'll know.
Let me rethink things a little. Did some more digging into our two virologists, specifically their work. That's where things got interesting. Now, if I'm reading Chernenko's abstracts right, there was no need to steal the smallpox, not when it had already been decoded and digitalized and set up to be tucked into an email like any other attachment. And that digital genome was just sitting there, waiting for someone with the right know-how and the right equipment and the right imagination to make it live. This version of New York is just a start. The possibilities are endless. Is there a limit to what can be done? Let's find out.
I think the Colonel has it under control.
The LMB's giving me everything I got.
Echo available for playback nearby.
Think about it, Vicky. I survived the car crash. I survived the fire at Mike's place. I survived the dog flu. What if it wasn't because I'm lucky, but because they couldn't hurt me at all?
Come on, David. What do you think you are? Some kind of Superman?
No, I can't fly. Or maybe I can.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
David, I really don't think this is a good idea.
How do I know I can't if I don't try? Vicky, all the evidence points to this.
This is literally crazy. What if you... David!
Hey, Charles, this is Nancy again. I've reviewed your mission proposal, and I think it looks solid. I believe the board of directors will have no problem approving it. The only thing that stands out, perhaps, is the lack of support on Wall Street, but I think we all understand that under the circumstances, it's best to prioritize our primary assets in Midtown. I'm sure our foreign investors will be delighted to hear that you're taking them into account as well. Anyway, the board will be reviewing the plan in 2 hours or so. Just thought I'd send you a heads up. Talk to you soon.
Better see what's up. Open fire. We got this now. Weapons up. Fire on target. I need a target. What do you think you're doing out here? Take him inbound. We can have this now. Inside, payload. Sit down. Grenade. We lost a friendly.
How is this New York if there's no people?
Really?
Rough going out here. Looks like there's an ambush around every corner.
Just gotta lock this place.
Readings indicate this area is safe. Warning, now leaving the safe area. You are now entering a safe area. Warning, you are now leaving the safe area. Warning, you are exiting the safe area.
What we need to do is assess our resources and define our mission statement. The statement is clear. We must retake control. And with the resources we have left, it's also clear we can't afford any half measures. Every soldier counts. Every soldier is a critical resource. There are no reinforcements being deployed. There is no air support. We work slow and steady. We secure the city sector by sector, and then we hold them for dear life. I need you all to be on your feet, ready to make some quick decisions. It's better to shoot someone innocent than to let someone guilty get away. And it's better to shoot first than to risk being shot, even if you're not 100% sure. That's how we will win this war. That's how we will save this city. Collateral damage is to be expected.
That's a little too close.
Active echo beacon detected.
Nice backpack. Where'd you get it?
A friend.
It looks familiar. Where are you going with it?
Oh, for the walls?
Really? Be careful what you find in there. And more careful what you bring out.
Jesus, what are you doing?
Easy! Easy!
I am Vitaly Chernenko, physician and virologist. I live in Novosibirsk in Russia. I will record this journal to document the events in New York City after what they call the dollar flu outbreak. I am fortunate to be in New York now as I am to speak at Sinai Hospital Medical Conference. I hope to be of some use in this crisis. I have, how does one say it, mixed feelings. One does not wish others to suffer, but for virologists it is also excellent opportunity to learn. The first does not cancel out the second. Oh, I should add, English is not my best language, but more people speak it here than Russian, so I will use it. My talk at the conference has been postponed, as is the conference itself. This is not a surprise. The Russian consulate has called me in. I am to stay here in the consulate building until the crisis has passed. It's very comfortable. More comfortable than my hotel, in fact, but here one feels a little bit like a prisoner. Am I not more useful to help with the study of green poison? This is what they are calling the virus. If I can work with others? It feels like the bad old days. At least I still have my phone and internet. I will try to stay up on how things develop. Perhaps I can be of help from here. This is all very frustrating. I have a colleague in New York, Dr. Amherst Gordon. He was at Vector for 1 year exchange years ago. Productive time. He was very interested in my work, taking a dangerous virus, Ebola say, and make small changes to the genome to make the virus less deadly but also more fertile. In the end, a harmless version will win out over harmful one. That is the idea. At the time it was theory. Now, maybe it is possible using computer and modified 3D printer. I want to speak to Dr. Amherst and see what he thinks. I have called him, but he has not yet answered.
Appreciate the help. Thank you.
Sometimes I'm worried our work here falls on deaf.
Readings indicate this area is safe. Warning. You are now leaving the safe area. You are now entering a safe area. Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
You know we caught you with enough illegal contraband to throw you in a stockade for the rest of your miserable little life.
James, you sound like a guy who's already got one foot in the grave.
Yeah, hi, whatever.
Engaging. I see the target. Take their position. Whoa!
Sometimes I'm worried our work here falls on deaf ears.
Last man battalion personnel. The light by day.
Not like the sound of that. serve this man.
Hey! Do what you need to do!
This is Eva Acosta, urban spelunker, and I gotta get out of the city. It's like, I don't know, people are going crazy. I'm at Abel's, and there aren't any shoppers, just looters. The windows are all broken, and people are just taking what they want. They're laughing, they're screaming, they're fighting over shit. Where are the cops? Where's anybody in charge? I always thought I was some kind of anarchist. Flipping off the man, fighting the status quo. I camped out in Zuccotti Park for Occupy Wall Street. I protested the G7 summit, but this is just sad. There's a woman on the street and she's bleeding and she's crying and no one is helping her. And I can't either because if those looters see me, I don't know what they'll do to me.
I made myself a costume. I took Kevlar from them and I stitched it together and I made a mask and a cape. The cape was not very good in a fight though, so I got rid of that after a while, but I always took the fight to the enemy. I stopped them from attacking the innocent, dropping down on them from rooftops, preventing them from preying on the weak. And the Riker who tried to follow me back to my apartment, I am sure that I lost him before he... Wait, what was that noise? I'll be back in a minute.
You think you can just get away with not paying the tax? You gotta pay your dues, just like the rest. We run this town.
Now, this city needs a hero. And I will give them that hero. I have always known that it was my destiny to someday be Manhattan's last defender of truth and of justice. And now is my time. It is time for me to don my mask and my cape and to go forth into the streets and to punish the wicked and to defend the innocent. It took the dollar flu, the so-called green poison to trigger my latent powers. But I became indestructible. I had become the living symbol of this city, and I have sworn to protect it. Rikers, the LMB, the strange men with the flamethrowers. I fought them all in the name of justice.
Wish I knew more what the JTF was planning.
I am troubled by the news. The DCD says the virus may be smallpox, but the live smallpox virus is kept in just two places in the world, DCD and Vector in Siberia, where I work. It is very, very hard to access if one does not have the proper security clearance. If this is true, the one behind this may have the connection to DCD or Vector. They may even be known to me. It is disturbing. Still, no answer from Dr. Amherst. I am concerned for his health. I want to go to his home to make sure he is safe, but I am not permitted to leave consulate.
Check on your sister and tell you how she feels.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
You need this and you don't even know it.
You ever think about what's gonna happen when all this... I let myself daydream once in a while because, really, what's the harm? Wish to last a year, your old friend with, wouldn't you know it? And I've been doing some thinking. And brace yourselves, because today's message is going to be a little different. Sooner or later, the virus is going to burn itself out. And we'll have to start picking up the pieces. Could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be a year from now, who knows? I sure as hell don't. But whenever it happens, it's going to happen sooner or later. And when it does,